CAPSULaser is a very interesting approach to perform a capsulotomy that is well centered in the line of sight of the patient, which is very interesting because other devices like the septo or something else, there you don't have the chance that the patient can fixate. The effort that has to be added here in the procedure of the normal cataract surgery is low. What you're doing is just to stain the capsule and protect the epithelium, and then apply a contact lens on the surface of the eye, and then you apply center and find the right level where to shoot, and then the laser is initiated, and it takes a maximum second to perform the capsulotomy, which is then very interesting, very round, and the shape of the capsulotomy, which you see through the microscope, is really like a little bit shrunken and externally, so to say, bent, but completely intact. And interestingly, when we then were exerting a little bit of force, and even excessive force, it was not tearing at all. I've had the impression really it was at least minimum as well as resistant as a manual capsulorhexis, but this is a capsulotomy, and that was very impressive to me. I uploaded that to our YouTube channel because with this technology you have the complete variability in terms of choosing the diameter. You have a large, in 0.1 millimeter steps, you can choose whatever you want. That makes it very interesting for pediatric cases where you dial in a smaller capsulotomy, end up with a larger one, but never will end up with a huge or a very large one, which is also very resistant, makes it more easy, of course, for back in the lens technologies or other technologies. And interestingly, the staining disappears very fast, so that is not an issue at all here. And so far, outcomes were very well. The younger physicians that operated too adopted it easily. They were more or less beginners, and they went through it enthusiastically. And that is interesting to me because I never had that with new technology, that they adopted it immediately and just made more cases than I was able to. So I think it's a really great tool with great options for not only applications like capsulotomy, but also future adjustments and indications, of course. I'm thinking about very dense cataracts where you definitely don't see the capsule at all. I'm thinking about mature cataracts, intumescent cataracts where there is a pressure in the lens, for example. In other more difficult cases, not that explored so far, where the value is here, but in terms of the options that are laid out already, starting of course with the standard cataract, is great. So my initial experience was very good. The team around it was meticulously following everything, and the additional effort is low. As a time impact and of course also work around it. And the good thing here with this technology, from my point of view, is you have all control in the surgeon hand, which is not always the case with other technologies, where you need an assistant and where you're really dependent on the capability of the assistant. Yeah, so my first initial impression is very positive.